Notice hereby given that the special meeting of the town of Laguna Vista, Texas will be held Tuesday, the 28th day of January 2025 at 6 p.m. at the town of Laguna Vista City Hall, 122 Fernandez, Laguna Vista, Texas, 78578. Pursuant to Texas Government Code, Section 551.127, one or more members of the town council may attend and participate via video conference. Inform the town council will be physically present at the above meeting location. The following items will be discussed. Call to order at invocation and pledge.
Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight. Help us to make the best decisions possible for our town. Keep everyone in our town safe. In your name we pray, amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible.
Roll call.
Councilmember Romero. Councilmember Howard.
Here.
Councilmember Fernandez.
Here.
Councilmember Bryan. Here. Councilmember Hernandez.
Here.
Mayor Carter.
Here. I'll make a motion. Motion's made to excuse Dr. Romero.
Councilmember Howard.
Yes.
Councilmember Fernandez.
Yes.
Councilmember Bryan.
Yes.
Councilmember Hernandez.
Yes.
Mayor Carter.
Yes. Open forum. At this time, the audience is allowed 3 minutes per person to address the council on any topic. There will be no discussion or formal action taken during this agenda item. The speaker must identify themselves before speaking. The speaker request form must be presented to the city secretary prior to the meeting. Nadia Reese, 15th page.
Lectern or from here? Would you prefer?
Lectern.
Lectern, okay. So I'm Natalie Ruiz, 15 Bethpage Drive, Laguna Vista, and I have a question for the mayor. Sorrowfully, the attorney isn't here, but the rest of the council. What's your plan and timing to communicate to the community the city charter requirement to hold a special election to fill the vacancy of town council member Bettina Toland's seat? Nowhere in tonight's agenda is the topic of the required special election mentioned. Instead, tonight's agenda item slated for the executive session with the town attorney concern the following sections. If you have an agenda, you can follow along. Section 55.5.701 concerns consulting on litigation and settlement offers. Section 555.072 concerns deliberations on real property negotiations. Section 555.074 concerns deliberations on public employee matters such as the city manager. Section 555.087 concerns deliberations on economic development negotiations. The Texas Secretary of State Election Division, Chapter 26, dictates that for a home rule city, vacancies on town councils are to be filled in accordance with the city charter. I draw your attention to Section 206C of the city charter, which calls for vacancies of an unexpired term of more than 12 months to be filled by a special election called within 120 days after the vacancy occurs. Again, nowhere in tonight's agenda is there any mention of Section 206C of the city charter regarding a special election to fill that unexpired term of Bettina Tolin. According to the city charter, such election must take place within 120 days of her vacancy, and yet there is no indication of discussion or communication about that to the community, and it is not mentioned in the agenda. So again, here's the question. What's the plan? What's your plan? What's the timing? And when are you going to advise the community about this required special election? Answer it.
Thank you, Natalie, for that wonderful dissertation.
Glad to help in any way, Mayor.
And if you were available at the last meeting, you would know what the plan was. So
Enlighten me,
we'll
It's
have,
also on the newsletter.
please.
exactly, it's on the newsletter also.
No,
So thank you so much for your time.
it wasn't on the newsletter.
Yes, it's on.
What's the date? When are the applications going to be available?
When we are able to tell you that, we'll let you know.
So here I am.
We're not able to tell you that right now.
That's the answer. Unable. It's got 120 days though.
We know.
Still got time, don't we?
All right, all right. Watch that clock.
Executive session, executive closed section in accordance with the Open Meetings Act as authorized by the Texas Government Code regarding any matter listed on the agenda pursuant to section 551.071, consultation with town attorney, 551.072, deliberation regarding real property, 551.074, deliberation regarding personnel matters, and 551.087, deliberation regarding economic development negotiations. Section 551.074, deliberation regarding hiring of city manager. Do I have a motion to
I'll
go
make a motion that we go to executive session.
Motion. Motion made by Commissioner Bryant, seconded by Commissioner Cornelius to go to executive session.
Councilmember Howard,
Yes.
Councilmember Cornelius,
Yes.
Councilmember Bryan,
Yes.
Councilmember Hernandez,
Yes.
Mayor Carter.
Yes. In the executive session at 6:07. We're back in session at 6:42. Item 2, consideration and possible action as a result of executive session deliberation. We will have the administration proceed as directed in the executive session. And just so everybody knows, we finally today got the information from the Cameron County Election Division, okay, as of today. And that will be, we can't talk about it, we can't do anything about it until next session. So next meeting, we'll talk about it.
On the calendar.
So item being adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion made by Councilmember Bryant, seconded by Councilmember Hernandez.
Councilmember Howard,
Yes.
Councilmember Cornelius,
Yes.
Councilmember Bryan,
Yes.
Councilmember Hernandez.
Yes.
Mayor Carter.
Yes. Adjournment, 6:43.